Jim Peterson.
And this is Angela Peterson.
And we are a Hupp Media, a division of Hupp Jewelers, located at 7808 East 96th Street, right behind the McDonald's and next to the FedEx Kinko's.
Fishers, Indiana.
Fishers, Indiana. Very good. Zip code?
46037.
Wow. All right, so today we're going to be talking about jewelry appraisals and how much is my jewelry worth. So, Angela, seeing that you're the expert in this, as opposed to me, who I know absolutely nothing about any of this, what is an appraisal?
An appraisal is an educated opinion about the worth of someone's jewelry, what you could sell it for on the open market, or what insurance needs to be able to pay in order to replace it. There are two separate kinds of appraisals.
Okay. So you say it's an opinion. Can you get differing opinions?
Absolutely.
Oh.
You can take your jewelry from store to store and get two different prices because it is just an educated opinion.
Is there advantage to that? Is there anything?
Well, you have to be able to trust the person that you're taking it to. They have to have knowledge and a reputation, and they have to be able to back up what they're saying. So, for instance, if I say that a gold chain is worth $100 and it gets lost, I need to be able to replace it for $100. So, if I value it too highly, then I'm losing money. If I value it too inexpensively, then I'm losing money.
Oh, okay. All right, so you said there are two different kinds of appraisals. There's, would you say, fair market?
Fair market value and insurance replacement value.
Okay, what's the difference?
The fair market value on the page will appear as a lot less in value than an insurance replacement, because fair market value is what you could expect to sell it for in a fair market situation. If you were selling it on eBay, if you were selling it to your neighbor down the street, if you were selling it in some sort of situation like that. Insurance replacement value is exactly what it says. If you have a rider on your insurance and you lose it or it's damaged in some way and the insurance company needs to replace it, that's how much the insurance company will pay to replace it.
Okay, you say a rider, and a rider is like a specific...
If you have more than $300 worth of jewelry that you want to be insured for replacement value, you need a separate rider on your insurance claim that has updated appraisals for every piece, so that in case it gets stolen or lost or damaged, that it can be replaced. So each appraisal item needs to be very specific about how many stones are in it, what's the shape of the stones, how are they set, what's the carat weight of gold, and so forth.
Okay, because the insurance companies want to need to know that information.
Absolutely.
In order to make the policy.
Right, because if you're appraising something for insurance replacement and the cost of gold goes up dramatically between the time you had it appraised and the time it needs to be replaced, then they need to take that into account.
Okay. What about selling the jewelry? If I want to sell the jewelry, can I get what it's being appraised for?
Sometimes, if you're selling it on the fair market, like on eBay or to your neighbor down the street, a fair market value appraisal would be a good place to start. But like real estate, jewelry's only worth what someone's willing to pay for it. Some people feel very odd about buying used jewelry. Now, let me stop and make one thing clear here, that if the store that does the appraisal offers to buy the jewelry, walk away. That is an unethical practice.
Really?
Yes. If I say, oh gosh, sorry, this is a cheap chain, it's only worth $50, here's $45, and then I turn around and I can sell it for much more, either as scrap value or as an estate piece of jewelry, it's unethical. So if they appraise it, don't offer it to them to sell. They shouldn't be buying it if they appraise it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, why should I let you appraise my jewelry?
Well, you should let anyone appraise your jewelry who you feel is trustworthy and educated in their field. It doesn't have to be someone with a GIA, graduate gemologist degree or certification. It doesn't have to be anyone that has any higher level of learning, except they have to know the jewelry that they're looking at. They have to be able to identify it. They have to be able to stand behind what they say it is, and be able to replace it if that's the case.
But you got GIA.
I do. I'm certified in diamonds and diamond grading, and I'm working on the colored stone part of that. But I also have 35 years in the jewelry business, which allows me to have a little experience. Plus, if I run across something I'm unsure of, I have 3 or 4 people that I can go to ask questions that I feel are more educated than I am and certainly willing to help me.
Oh, great. Okay. All right. Well, check us out at Hupp Jewelers, again at 7808 East 96th Street in Fishers, Indiana. Come see Angela.
Appraisals are $45 each.
Oh, that's good. All right. Come see her and check it out. Thank you.